Is there another memorable audition story that you can share? And it could be positive, or it could be one of those like, what am I doing? Where am I? I chose this. What has happened to my life type stories. But just something memorable.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of a recent one because it was Eureka Day. So Eureka Day, I was Helen Hunt's understudy, but she was going away for a week. So I did get to do the role for a week. So I think they were a little, they knew that they had to be careful. I've understudied a lot of people, but you're not guaranteed performances. So they still want to be sure that you're going to be able to cover the role. But when they know you have to be on the website as the person that will be playing the role for that week, they know that they want to, So in the audition, they gave me 10, 11 pages of very much dialogue heavy stuff. But as a theater audition, for screen auditions, you learn it and you're cold on it. But for theater auditions, it's completely acceptable to be able to read it. But there was something about that material, even though I was reasonably cold on it the first time I did it. It was so good. The material was so good. It got me caught up in it, even when I was just kind of reading it. You know what I'm saying? It's just still, there's a moment where she talks about her child that even just thinking about it now, it just gets me choked up. And it's just, it was just I really enjoyed the audition, and I felt very fortunate that they chose me for the role because it was such a good role.
Yeah. That sounds like in class, Tom will mention about let the part play you, or take the trip of the text. And when it's really good writing, it's just you can't help but be there and be in it and be that person under those circumstances. And I can appreciate that too. That's a different, to be an understudy knowing that your week is coming up. That's got to be quite the cool thing too, especially when you're telling family and friends, like, are you going to play? Are you not going to play? But to be able to say, yeah, this is the week, baby. This is me. Yeah.
And another great thing, it was one of the first weeks. So they were still in rehearsals during the day. So I got to create with the main cast, which were amazing actors, people that, Mark McKinley from Kids in the Hall, that's Canadian. I mean, I was a huge fan of that when I was a kid, not a kid.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Squeeze your head. So when he was playing one of the other roles, and so it's like, it's hard not to fangirl.
Right.
These people.
Yeah. I crush you. I crush you.
Squeeze your head. Yeah. So, So the whole cast was amazing. And just so, I was just like another person in the cast. I wasn't like, of a lower status in any way. And one day we were just sitting in rehearsals and they're like, yeah, oh gosh, yeah. Well, at the Oscars when we did that, and then at the Emmys and the food, and then that guy, oh yeah, that guy. And they were all like sharing these like Emmy stories, and I'm like, It was very cool.